What's up, everybody? So you're thinking about moving to the Oregon coast, maybe Newport, and you want to know a little bit more about the market currently in Newport. Well, in this video, we're going to go over all of the market trends in Newport, and we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living on the Oregon coast, well, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about that market. My name is Eddie, and I get emails, text calls every single day from people just like you looking to make a move to the coast. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Let's jump on a Zoom so I can help you reach your real estate goals here on the Oregon coast today. All right. Well, let's get after our market research of Newport right now. All right, so here it is, Newport, Oregon, and we are looking at just basically the city center of Newport, Oregon, which goes all the way up past Beverly Beach, down past South Beach, almost to Seal Rock, the Ona Beach area. And what we're going to see is we're just going to look at right now. We're on Zillow, and we're just going to look at the available houses that are on the market. Here's the deal. People can look on the MLS, local agents can look on the MLS, but they're only going to see the local listings that are on that local MLS. So if you are a part of the Oregon Coast MLS, or maybe you're part of RML, there's a lot of different MLSs. And what that is a multiple listing service. So Zillow pulls from all the MLSs, but some agents only see, some of the listings because maybe they're not looking actually on Zillow like a consumer would. They're looking on the MLS, which is more like what a realtor would do. That's why it's always important to list your house locally with a local agent, because then all the other agents that are local are going to see those listings. Sometimes there's listings that come up and you don't even know, you didn't see it because it didn't pop up on the MLS hot sheet, but it is on Zillow. So consumers can see it, but the real estate agents can't see it. Well, here's the deal. The way to get through that is probably use local people. So there's sometimes where maybe a Portland agent or a Central Oregon agent or something like that isn't a part of our local MLS on the Oregon coast. They list a property, so it pops up on Zillow, but it doesn't pop up locally. Well, why is that a problem? Because those local agents, they deal with buyers on a one-to-one level, and those buyers rely on the agents to show them, and maybe they're not actively looking, so they're waiting for those people, those agents, to get them the listings like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, this is how big of a house, this is the price point, can you send me what you see? Well, if they don't see it because it's not on the local MLS, then the consumer, the buyer, doesn't see it. So you as a seller, as a homeowner that's trying to sell your property, you want to get your eyes on the most amount of people. And some people just aren't on Zillow. They're not on the, realtor.com. They're not on Trulia to see those houses. So they rely on an agent. Well, you probably want to get that on with a local agent. Just an idea if you're selling locally. So these are just houses. We're not talking townhomes. We're not talking multifamily. We're not talking manufactured, just houses. As you can see right here, we are at 63 listings in the Newport area, and they are, I'm going to sort them price low to high. We've got some, this is Toledo, but we've got some from, the 375 at the lowest, and then we go all the way up to the highest. Let me go all the way to the top here. You're at 2.5 milli. So that's a huge gap of numbers. And when we look at 63, well, if I go over here, we're going to see the number of listings right now. It shows that we have new listings, numbers of new listings right here. It's saying, this is sold listings. Let me see here. Yeah, this is sold listings. So let me go new listings, 34 new listings, and then we'll just go active listings right there. So yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So on the MLS, we've got 55 active listings, but we know there's 8 other houses on Zillow that aren't on the MLS. So if let's say you're a seller and you're trying to find locally, okay, I want to sell my house, but I'm going to use my niece who sells houses out of Portland. Well, she puts it in her MLS up in Portland, so it hits Zillow. But all of these local agents that only look on the local MLS and have buyers, and they're feeding those listings to the buyers, well, you're missing out on 8 listings, and those are the ones that aren't being listed in the MLS. So we have 55, and the peak of this was in August when we had 92 active listings. So we're coming back down, 55 active listings. And when we look at the months of inventory, I mean, right now we're at 5 months inventory. So that's a healthy amount, right between, if you're going to be in a buyer's or seller's market, 5 months, 6 months, that's a healthy amount, whereas, back here in the heyday of when, I'd say the peak of the market, we're at, 2.5 to 3 months of inventory, and then it's climbed. And obviously, the weakest point in the market, 14.5 months basically of inventory back in January of 2024. Days on the market, average days on the market, again, January of 2024, 185 days. Right now, we are currently at 63 days. So if you're listing your house, you can expect it to be on the market for about 2 months, roughly. That's approximately. And you can see that trend is going down. People are getting used to the interest rates, buyers, it's getting sunny. People are out looking at homes. They're more active. They understand what the situation is with the interest rates. They're not marrying the rate, so to speak. They're more like going for, the house. And let's just look at the price trends right now in Newport. The sold median price is $600,000, and the average list price is just above that at $720,000. That is quite a bit. And let's see the sold. Let's go active. The sold median. Okay, there we go. What other one did I want to look at here? That's about it. That's what I want to look at. Okay, so this right here, this is going to be the sales price compared to the original list price. So if it's 100%, if you you listed your house for $100,000 and it sold for $100,000, this would be 100%. Well, if you look back in April of 2022, the average house in Newport sold at 103.5% of the list price. So if you listed your house for $100, it was going to sell for roughly 103.5. And you can do the math on that. So that has been going down. Well, right now the houses are selling for about 97.9% of their list price. So you can normally expect, and this is an average, right, that whatever your house is listed for, it's going to sell close to that. And if you're looking to buy a house, you're probably not going to get too big of a deal when you're looking in Newport. Price trends, we looked at this, we just looked at that, and then that's pretty much it. So Newport is going to be a place on the Central Oregon coast, 363 miles of coastline along the Oregon coast. Newport is one of the most beautiful places, Central Oregon coast, just east or just west of Corvallis and the Willamette Valley. Highway 20, which goes from Newport to Boston on the East Coast, is going to be what basically feeds into Newport. Highway 101 is going north to south, Highway 20 going east to west. It's got the Yaquina Bay, it's got the Bayfront, it's got the Yaquina Bay Bridge, it's got the Yaquina Head Lighthouse. It's got all kinds of beautiful things there in Newport, tons of stuff to do, lots of jobs, government jobs, private jobs, and the like. And as you can see, if we go, let's say you didn't care, you could do a townhome, you could do a manufactured. What are we looking at? Only 78. So we only added about 15 more when we add those stipulations. Now, if we deselect all those and say we want to find a piece of land and maybe build on a piece of land, we've got 73 lots, but a lot of those are these lots for travel trailers or motorhomes. So a lot of those aren't actually lots that you are going to build on. And when you look at the buildable lots, you're looking at the lowest one is what, $150,000 to $180,000 on the low end when you're looking to build in Newport. There's a lot of options when you want to build. You could hire a local builder. There's a lot of lenders, local banks, Oregon Coast Bank, Umpqua, and others to build. That's a great option if you want to, you basically build in your sweat equity, so you're not paying the maximum amount of sweat equity or equity that there is in the house. I mean, if houses are selling for 97% of what they were listed for, there's not going to be a ton of equity there at the end of the day after you buy the place, and you're gonna have to wait years, and hopefully those houses continue to appreciate. Whereas if you build a house on your own land, you know, you've got local builders, you've got places like Adair or Highline or Reality Homes. There's a ton of different places that they have their own options when it comes to building, and you get your land, you get your loan, you get your choice of houses that they have, you know, and then you make your little tweaks and they build on your lot. Those are options too. And the cool thing about that is you're not going to be maximizing your equity. Okay. There's going to be probably 20 to 30% of equity in the house when you're done, when you do that. Those are options. If you're moving to Newport and you need boots on the ground, you want to know more about the local market, or you have specific houses that you might need a video for or more information on, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email. I'd love to help you. I'm here in the Central Oregon Coast area, and I'm here to help. Well, that's going to do it for our time here on the Oregon Coast. That's going to do it for our local market report here in Newport. I'm going to come with more market reports when it comes to the Oregon Coast, but for Newport, that's going to be it. June 2024, summer of 2024, and we are marching. Well, I hope you guys have a great day, and let's just make this the best day ever. Have a great day, folks.